Hey guys, Tom Zapolsky. I'm your board president here at Venture Out, and it is Tuesday, the 12th of December, and I wanted to post this just as soon as possible to bring you up to speed on something. As you know, we've got this fire lane, emergency vehicle access. It goes by lots of names in the community. It has to do with the painted lines, it has to do with no parking on the streets, that whole thing, right? A board member and others wanted to seek out a second legal opinion. So in the last board meeting, we vetted several attorneys and we approved a contract with a local attorney to help us navigate this as a board. Really unpack it and understand the liabilities and our requirements and all the things. So the purpose of this email is to let you know, that occurred. It was publicly noticed and it's known. But more importantly, I want to let you know that that gentleman has been examining this issue. I have no idea at all where this stands, what his opinion is, but I ask that when he shares opinion, it be done so in a public meeting for the good of our community, for the health of our community. So no matter what the outcome of this opinion, and no matter where you stand on the issue, that you have an opportunity as an owner to observe and participate in that meeting. So that meeting, I'm going to be careful to tell you this because I don't want you to confuse these, is going to be next Thursday. This Thursday, 2 days from now, we have a regular board meeting. It has a very benign agenda, probably going to be one of the fastest board meetings we've ever had. But I wanted to make sure in as far in advance, we just sent a notice to every single owner that everybody has a chance to understand that next week, that we're gonna have this board meeting. Now, I immediately got an owner that said, "Oh my God, you're doing this by Christmas. We know your intentions are good, but it could appear as though you're trying to sneak this in during the holidays." We're not trying to do that. The very purpose of doing this is to have it during a time that owners could participate in the evening, to give as much notice as possible, and to have that opinion shared in a public setting so that people can hear it for themselves, whatever it is. If we have this in January, that week will be a bad week. If we have it in February, that week will be a bad week. So I understand that it is a holiday week, but we still have to conduct the business of the community. And we will always do so in a way that is transparent and forthright so that owners are up to speed on the issues. So next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next week, we're going to have an out-of-cycle board meeting for the purpose of allowing people to log in. It'll be available by Zoom. I'm going to promote the heck out of this. I have no idea which way it's going to land, but I see, as we all do, that has created division, anxiety in the community, okay? And so I want to give you as much notice to understand what's happening as possible. Of course, there'll be minutes from that that are shared with the community. I will provide a recap of that immediately. But if you choose to listen, I would like for you to be able to. Now, I promote board meetings all the time, trying to encourage people to show up and run for the board and be on the board and serve the board and stay in touch and know what's going on. And there's a huge body of people out there that never show up. But every now and then we have a hot issue that people show up to. So again, it's with an abundance of transparency. It's with the desire to encourage broad engagement that we're getting this information out as soon as possible. I'm going to encourage our manager to send multiple notices of this meeting, not just the one that's required. Side note, it's required 48 hours before a meeting. So there was no need to notice this meeting until next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, until next Tuesday, a week from now. But we got confirmation that the attorney's available. He'll have sufficient time to review this and explore it. And so we wanted to go ahead and let you know. I got my email just a little bit ago. So if you hear any chatter that it's trying to be snuck in or we're trying to get this done at the last minute during a legislative session like we see in Washington all the time, not true, not true, not true. And to go further, there's no motion, and I don't believe we're going to even entertain a motion during that meeting. The purpose of the meeting is to observe the legal opinion as presented to us for the first time, and then allow the board to adjourn, to explore our obligations, to consider policy, and then maybe to bring that back to the community for consideration or to put on a future agenda for consideration. So please know, genuinely, that is the desire. Why are we not pushing this? We get into January, we have that, we wait a few more weeks, we have a meeting, we're pushing up into spring break with no parking policy. We have this dark cloud over the board, this division that's there, and we want to move into the new year with a legal opinion and the consideration of various options that we may have as a community. The legal opinion might be that you have no option, you have to do this one single thing, or it may be that we have an abundance of options. I have no idea. I don't have any special information on this. The board together composed questions. We reviewed those questions and we sent them to the attorney. We provided more information they probably need. This is not the attorney's first rodeo. So let's explore this together and keep the anxiety level down. If you hear people chattering that this is done in an underhanded way, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them. I don't really know how to be more transparent. We far exceeded the notice requirements. I'm gonna send this video on social media. I'm gonna have it sent to owners by email. If I had time to send you a letter in the mail, I would. But we're just really wanting to do this right, in particular because of the tension. I hope that you and your family are having an incredibly blessed holiday season. I hope that we remember how blessed we are to have a place like Venture Out, that we should be good stewards of this community and of one another. And I hope to see you at this week's board meeting, even though I won't, nobody ever shows up. But I really, if you're concerned about this issue, hope that next week at the special board meeting surrounding this one topic, that you will participate and be in the audience and available to hear the opinion that we receive. So thank you for your time on this, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.